Today on our reviews of films on Netflix, we're going to see a possible Oscar contender. Yes, possibly Oscar contender on Netflix. How'd that happen? I don't know, but see what Grandma thinks of it.
Yes, you will.
Buenas noches, Cleo.
Buenas noches, Sol.
Well, hello everyone. Here with Grandma again. We're on our way to our next movie. But on the way, we thought we would take the advantage of this time to tell you about another of these films that Netflix has on that are so interesting lately. The one we're going to talk about today is Roma. It is directed by the director of Gravity with Sandra Bullock from a few years ago. You remember that?
I do, yes.
You can't find two more different films than
From the same
Gravity.
director.
From the same, one film takes place in outer space with Sandra Bullock floating around and all that, and then this one takes place in 1970 Mexico City. Roma is a section of the city, and it is sort of the director looking back at his childhood and some memories of his childhood. It's all in black and white, and it focuses on this family, a well-to-do family in Mexico City. The father is a doctor. The wife is a biochemist, and they have 4 children. And it also focuses on the servants they have, the help they have in the house. And as the film goes along, it mainly focuses on one of the maids, whose name is Cleo. And it really follows along with their daily lives, her daily life, all her chores, everything she does. And then it also, again, follows along with the ups and downs of the family that she takes care of, what goes on with them, and then how they interact. And but again, mainly Cleo and her life, such as it is. What did you think, Grandma?
I hung on every word. It was very interesting. It took me a while to realize what an interesting person Cleo was.
Mm-hmm.
She was a domestic
Right.
in the home of this very wealthy family. Totally different life from her own private life. But she is who is important in this story. What's going on in Roma, on this street, in this family's wealthy home, to this one particular person who was very interesting. I enjoyed seeing the city. The camera work that took us out into the streets, and we even got to go down to the ocean once. There is a ocean there, next to Mexico. The story was interesting. I don't want to give it away. I want you to go and check it out yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But our girl has an interesting life, to say the least. What did you think?
I thought it was outstanding. You can see why this film is being touted as a possible, at least, Oscar contender for Best Picture.
For Best Picture?
Yes. You would maybe wonder why would that be the case? It being on Netflix and such. Well, again, it was made by a bona fide, Oscar-worthy director.
You mean because it's not a Hollywood movie?
Well, yeah, I mean, you would wonder why would it be touted for the Oscars when you're seeing it on Netflix? Well,
Okay.
it has been shown in theaters. It's shown been showing here in Austin, and it shows in other theaters around the country.
As well as Netflix.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Netflix didn't know what they had when they first got it, and they didn't know how good it was. And when they found out, they started putting it out there to try and make it eligible for the Academy Awards. Now, whether it ends up, even being nominated, who knows? But it has shown up on a lot of best 10 lists, and again, I think very deservedly. It's so fascinating. Again, it's not very fast-paced. Again, if anybody is looking for action and excitement, they're not going to find it in this film. It goes very slowly through her everyday chores and what she does, just, everything along the way. But
That's
it's all
her life.
Yeah, but that's her
Very
life.
realistic.
And it's all, again, the photography is just outstanding, and
I
the
really
production,
enjoyed that. Yeah.
the production design is just wonderful. I mean, it really puts you back in 1970, 71.
I even moved up closer to the screen because of the scenery of what I was being shown, and it was black and white, and I was sitting back too far, so I got much closer so I could really enjoy it. And I realized,
So,
hey, this is cool.
yeah, no, but again, as well as it's made, again, the story is really interesting. Again,
Yes.
It's interesting to see how the family's life affects her life, and her life affects their lives, and in the end, I don't, again, not to give too much away, again, she and the family, I think, find out how important she really is to their lives. I mean,
Yes.
She may just be a maid, but again, she's a person, and a person that they all rely on, again, much more than they know, say at the beginning of the film. But it's a really wonderful film. If you can find it either on Netflix or in the theater, which would be really the way to see it, a film of this quality, I hope you show the patience to go to this film and see it and watch it and enjoy it.
I don't know if I should say this, but not knowing who the actress was, she was completely new to me.
Yes.
I think added to my enjoyment of the story, because I had no preconceived notions, about this human being.
So, Grandma, how many thumbs are you giving this
Oh,
film?
this is a 2-thumb movie. This is one of the good movies of the year. A 2-thumb movie.
A good film of the year?
That's right. Good. This is one of the ones that you really, really should go see.
Yes.
Some of our 1-thumb movies or half-thumb movies, are enjoyable, but this one is a 2-thumb movie. Its quality shines. Recommend that you go to see it. It's called
Roma.
Roma,
Or you can find it on Netflix again.
and it's on Netflix.